Okay, so picking up from where we left, we are going to merge the pull request that we had just created. So I'm going to click on merge and confirm merge. Pull request successfully merged and closed. But now you see here we have a delete branch option. So we are not going to delete this branch. The reason there's the delete branch option is because when we merge our group work updates branch to our main branch, uh, all of the files look are similar rather. So we don't have a need to delete this branch, but um, we're going to keep this branch for explanation purposes in this video. So if I go to my group work project main, you can see now that the group work project folder has been added. But remember, we haven't tracked these changes on IntelliJ. So we have to track the changes on IntelliJ before we continue with anything else. So back to my IntelliJ. So this is IntelliJ. As you can see, we have not done anything since our last commit. So come here, go to Git, and then make sure you click on fetch. So when I click on fetch, it updates anything that happened on GitHub. IntelliJ is notified. So if I come here down, you can now see that number one, we pushed work, the branch, the local branch to the remote branch. And then if I switch back to my main branch, by checking out, I shall see the group work projects folder. As you can see, it has everything. But then we have not pulled some files. So I need to come to the again here, Git, press pull, and it should pull all the changes from the origin. So when you press fetch, you can see that it's the file structure that has been added, not the individual files. But when I press pull, now we can see the source, the tokens, and the token count. So that is the importance of using both fetch and pull. So our main branch is up to date. Our group work updates branch is also up to date. So I'm going to check it out again. So everything is up to date. Now continuing with our discussion. So we've now linked IntelliJ, GitHub to IntelliJ. We've done file organization. We've done creation of branches. We've done pull requests. And now finally, we have collaboration that is left. So since we will be working in groups, uh, an idea, I have an idea came to mind such that we can, if we create a new repository, I'm not going to create one, but I'm going to show. So you can see here we've created the group work project repository. So if we are collaborating, so that means I'll go here, sorry, settings, and then collaborators. So I need to verify. So you see, I haven't added any collaborators yet. So I'm going to add my group members. Angela, actually, I won't add fast, but I'll show you my idea first of all. So back to the repository, the group work project. So now you can see we have the main branch and we have the group work updates branch. So if all of us are collaborating, I suggest we use, let's say, the group work updates branch. So that means if I'm on IntelliJ, there's folders here. So I'm suggesting uh, everyone can create a folder. So if this is uh, Angela's work, Angela will name it Angela's work. If it's Gabriel's work, you name your directory Gabriel's work. If it's my work, again, I name my folder Benir's work. Sorry, now this is under Gabriel, so I'm going to move it here, refactor it. Yeah, so now this is Benir's work. So Benir will have his own uh, directory. Let's say, again, electricity billing system. System, in brackets, Benir. I will have a new subdirectory, maybe something like, again, EBS underscore SRC for Benir. And then I mark this as the sources root, create a package, maybe tokens again, create a class, maybe called token counter. I print this is Benir's work. All right, so let me add my name to the dictionary. So let me just verify functionality. All right, so we have an error that says could not find or load main class tokens, token counter. So, all right. So we have an error. I think that is pointing to the directory that I had created earlier, group work projects. Let me try running this file again. Close the other tabs. It says could not find or load main class tokens dot token count. No class found. All right, let me try renaming my package. Let me see if this will work. Yeah, so you can't apparently you can't you can't have packages with the same name because I presume the error came from here. So we had named our previous package tokens. So I came here and named it tokens, and then I tried running the file. So that was the error that came. So I presume you're not supposed to have similar names for packages across folders and files. So keep that in mind. Yeah, this is one of the errors you bump into again on a daily. Yeah. So yeah, now since our file works, we have done a bit of debugging. I would now like to push it to GitHub. So I would say veneers. Now keep in mind, this is the idea of collaboration. That is if I add uh, people, other people as collaborators. So you can see we want to push this to GitHub. So one file committed, that is Benir's work. So going to GitHub, after refreshing, you can see Benir has added their folder. Okay, so Benir has added their folder and what they are working on. So again, when you're collaborating, Angela will have her own her own work with a similar structure like this. Benir will also have uh, his work. Joy Judy will have her work, and so on and so forth. So that's my idea. So we create a repository, have two branches. We work on one branch. Everyone has their folder. So the rule will be no one to touch anyone's folder. So if you're working on your folder, you work on your folder. That's it. And then that means every time you open IntelliJ, there will be things that Angela has added that Benir does not know of. So before I do anything, I come to Git, I press fetch, I come to Git again, I press pull. That means there's something that Angela added that I do not know. So it says all files are up to date. So no one has pushed anything to GitHub. So those are the differences that may occur. So someone may push something to GitHub. You will periodically need to fetch and pull their files. Otherwise, I think that's all in terms of collaboration. Let me know what you think. So if you have ideas, you can tell me. So once again, thank you. Have a nice day.